It's a long walk.
It is a long walk.
Along with those stairs, you'll be getting your steps in today, Angus.
Here we are. Is the smallest room, or one of the smallest
Yes.
rooms in the house.
This sofa's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
This design on the front here is of slightly more what we'd call Empire style, and by Empire style we mean French Empire. So that came about under Napoleon. Popular from the 1800s to the 1830s. So there's little touches of sort of 1920s, 30s. So a little bit of mismatch, but probably made in the 30s.
Right, right.
That sort of influence in it.
It was actually from family.
I love it, but the market's not great for it. So we'll see how we get on, but it's, just not necessarily fly out like some pieces.
Now I've got something I need to show you in the dining room.
Okay.
This is it. This is my grandma's old radio set, but we called it a wireless
Yeah.
back in the day.
Well, my dad called it the same.
But this is an Echo. I think it's about 1948-49.
Eric Kirkham-Cole founded the company in 1922. He began hand-making valve radios at a factory in Southend, employing more than 8,000 people by 1943. Their models always featured elaborate Baker-like casings with Art Deco design.
Fond memories of going round to your grandma's and this
That's
being
right.
on in the background.
Listening to old radio shows on Sunday mornings, just before lunch.
Sadly, they don't make very much money.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
But, real nostalgia thing. We will find a good home.
Good, I hope so, because it's been good to me and it's got happy memories, but I no longer need it.
I mean, you've done radio as well, haven't you?
I have. I've done my fair share of comedy on radio.
But we can't come here and not talk about what most people know you for. Heidi High.
Heidi High.
Yeah, I mean, how...
Funny you should say that,
Yeah.
because I've just happened to have, there we are, a couple of annuals there.
That's arguably what put you on the map?
Well, it did put me on the map, and here I am 45, 46 odd years later talking about it.
Well, what's that all about?
This is a little award. It just says BBC 100 Geoffrey Holland.
Yeah.
Now, one of these was presented to me and to Paul Shane and to Sue Pollard and to Felix Bowness when we did 100 episodes of sitcom together.
I've done 147 episodes and I haven't had an award yet.
Moving on, Geoffrey's holding onto the plaque, but he's giving up his 2 signed Heidi High annuals and his comedy memoirs.
Wonderful. Well, leave me to it, and we'll make a start and start getting loaded up.
All right, I'll leave you in peace.
Thank you.
Cheers.
They are wonderful. Proper, and I hope they don't mind me saying this, old school stars. I mean, they live and breathe the theatre. Some nice bits I've spotted already. We've got small furniture, there's some heavy bits. Charlotte's come really well prepared. She's in a gym kit. But it's physically going to be a very demanding day, but do you know what? They're lovely, so it's worth it.
Better get going then. Dining rooms are always a good place for a rummage.
This is rather nice. This is right up my street. Bit of militaria. Well, antique arms. Sadly, though, badly damaged. Look at that. Handles, the grip's completely gone. But what this is a pocket pistol, a flintlock. So in the oldie days, you'd put it down the barrel, the gunpowder, and then a ball, and then you would strike the powder in a pan to fire it. And this dates back to the 18th century, the late 1700s. So wonderful thing. It's probably sort of 50 to 100 as a damaged tap-action flintlock pocket pistol. What's the thing though?
Damaged or not, this is just the shot in the arm Geoffrey could do with.
Any money we make from the sale of these things will be put towards wherever we end up going to if we do downsize. That's the plan. So it needs to be decorated, there'll need to be curtains, there'll need to be carpets.
Carpet diem, guys. That's a long list.
It's a few little teaspoons, little condiment spoons, mustards and things like that. There's little Scottish ones, so.
Angus, I've just found some little bits of jewellery that
Oh,
might be of
wonderful.
interest.
Yeah.
We've got some rings, and one particular one which I actually dug up. And this is going back about, probably about 30 odd years. And I was digging the back garden and came across this tiny little ring.
What a find in the garden. What's really nice is what we call it intaglio, which is carved in
Right.
rather than sort of raised.
An intaglio is a ring with the design sculpted into the surface of a semi-precious gemstone. The technique goes back thousands of years, but it was the Romans who developed tools to carve emperors and leaders into the designs, which they then used to seal documents or letters by dipping the ring into wax.
It's probably early to mid 19th century. Really nice piece.
This ring has a bloodstone gem, and the engraving is of some jester's legs. But the price is not to be laughed at. Judy is also selling an 18-carat gold herringbone necklace.
I'm just going to get its legs.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, we should be able to walk it round.
Right.
You've got some guns, I'll tell you. It's the hottest day of the year so far. I'm melting.
You know what you need to do, Angus?
What are your trousers doing on the floor?
I'm hot, okay.
Now he's dressed for the job, the real work can begin. Over the next 2 hours, Angus breaks out into a sweat, hauling 7 more pieces of furniture and other bits and bobs,
I think we're about there.
until the day is done.
Right, Charlotte.
We're done.
We're done. Oh, we go on to this wonderful collection. It's come all the way from that there, London. We're very delighted to welcome Geoffrey and Judy to, well, it's not the stage which makes a change for you, isn't it? There we go. Both of you, lots of theatre. How many pantos have you done?
Oh, 45.
45 years of panto. That's incredible.
Should know better at my age, but there you go.
First up, the 19th century flintlock pistol.
The tap action pistol there we go, nice pocket pistol there. Needs a little bit of TLC, but it's a good thing. I've got a couple of bids, we're at 45, 45, 55, 60, 60 a bid at 65, 70, £70 a bid at 75, 55 online, 80 with me, 80, 85, 95, 95, 95 it is then at 95, at 95 it is then at 95. We're all done for the tap action in pieces at 95.
Now it's the lock closest to Geoffrey's heart. Will it make waves?
This was your
My grandma's.
grandma's
Wireless. Yeah.
Been in the same family from new. There we go.
Yeah.
Where should we be for this? £20 start me. Come on. This is the most important lot. £20 at 20 at £20 bid. 20 a bid at 20. 2, 2, 2. We're off now at 22. It is then at 22. 5, 8, 30. 2, 5, 35. Geoffrey Holland's grandmother's wireless at 35, 8, 40. £40 it is then at 40. At £40 it is then at £40 at 40. All done at 40. 2, 2, 2. 42. At 42 it is then at 42.
Nice bit of glass, this.
Yes, 4-bottle decanter stand there with these lovely cold bowl bottles there. Lovely thing is that there, isn't it? £50 straight in. £50 a bit of 50 at 50. Lovely proper antique. Oh, that's better. 140. At £140 it is then at 140. We're all done for this at £140. I'm going to sell away then at 140.
That was amazing.
Thank you, my friend.
Was that right?
Your expertise.
Furniture's always a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Actually, though, all items aside, probably the item that meant the most to you is probably your grandma's radio.
Grandma's wireless.
Yes.
So,
Yes, it went for more than she paid for it, I know that.
good. Well, I'm glad it got some bids in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Exactly,
nice. It's gone to
yes.
somebody who's got a
Somebody who
wants
wants it.
Yeah.
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 It's lovely.
Babes, I
you.
ought to tell you how much money you're taking home.
Well, that'd be nice.
That would be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Well, £2,994.
No.
So £6 short of £3,000.
No.
Yes.
That is fantastic.
No, that's
I'm amazed.
brilliant. That is brilliant. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
What
Thank
can I say?
you.
Thank you.
Well, we had some nice things to sell.